Start with John Krause.
Hey, Brad, just the status for Jaylen Brown today.
I haven't been told anything other than he's playing thus far. He hasn't. I don't think he's been out on the court yet, but he came in, got treatment. Seems to feel good. So I don't have an update that said he wouldn't play.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, Brad, wanted to ask you a little bit about Jayson and Jaylen's leadership skills throughout the course of this year, and how have they been challenged in this adversity in your view, and how have they dealt with that as they've emerged into this newer role as leaders of the group?
I went in depth about that the other day. So at the risk of not repeating myself, I just think the biggest thing that the takeaway is that they're doing a great job for the age and stage they're at. This is when you're as talented as they are, and when you carry the burden that they do from the standpoint, it's a good one, of a person that people look towards, then there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. The first thing that you have to do is you have to set an example with your work ethic and your play. And then the second thing you have to do is you have to be accountable and be a good teammate. And they're all that. Are they as good of leaders as they will be in 4 years? No. But that's not, that's what we want. We want them to grow and continue to grow and find that when they hit their prime, find that as well. But they're doing a really good job for this age. And I think part of leading when you're at that age is also understanding that you don't know everything you're going through, right? Like it's new. And they're both great. They are easy to coach. They're easy to approach. They are, more than open to grow. And so I think they're doing a great job. And I think that they can learn a lot from some of the other guys on the team, most notably Kimba. And I think that that's also been really good.
Rick Bunnell.
Hey, Brad, because of all the Hornets injuries, it looks like Brad Wanamaker is going to play a lot more than they probably anticipated with the trade. In your experience coaching him, what do you think he can bring to a situation on the quick?
I mean, Brad was our 6th or 7th man last year. He was terrific. So, if that wasn't the plan when they traded for him, then he's an easy person to plug right in. He's tough. He's smart. He's solid. He's a pro's pro. Like when you talk about leadership and daily example, he's up there with anybody we've had. And so I think that he has all of those great attributes. I'm happy for Brad. Really, really enjoyed him. And, I think that he wasn't playing as much after the All-Star break with Golden State. So I'm sure, and I haven't talked to him today, but I'm sure that he was excited to get back with Terry and Gordon and, some familiar faces and get a chance to compete with Charlotte.
Adam Himmelsbach.
Hey, Brad, just 2 questions. One is just if there's any where Romeo's at in his return, and also obviously tough situation with Gordon being out for a while now, but in general, what have you thought of how he and Terry have really helped the Charlotte team kind of find its way again?
Yeah, Romeo will be available, but he's not ready for anything significant. So he might get a stint or two. We'll see how the game goes. We'll try to ramp him up as much as we can in games and in practice over the next couple of weeks, but I don't have any expectations on him here for a couple of weeks. Gordon and Terry have had great years, but they're really good players. I thought Gordon was terrific here last year. Obviously the ankle injury was not great timing, in the playoffs, but I've said this many times. I don't know if I've said it publicly as much, but I thought when we were nearing the end of the seeding games, that was as good of a team playing basketball as I've coached here. And God gave us a lot of optimism heading into last year's playoffs in the bubble, and he was a big part of that. And then, you know, he just makes the right play for people. And, you know, he's a guy that you see the young players, both with us and in Charlotte, have a chance to grow and really improve, because I think he can make the right play for people. It makes the game easier for people. And then Terry's just been terrific. And, you know, right from that, you know, 40-point game he had first game of the season, all the way through, you know, I think that I always look at their box scores in particular, because, you know, it's always fun to see your guys go and have success. And they both played huge roles, and Brad did too. And so, you know, happy for their success thus far.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.